Ja, jetzt und jetzt irgendwo hat sich da jetzt da tut sich da was. So, also der feine Westler. Das muss ich jetzt mal so. Jetzt kann ich den wow, wow.
Graduates and guests, joining us today to recognize and honor our graduating class of 2023. Our distinguished guests and leaders from our college and our university. Stephen Fisher, Grand Marshal. Randall Bellier, 2023 Outstanding Post-Baccalaureate Graduate. Martina Ortiz, 2023 Outstanding Baccalaureate Graduate. Richard Ramirez, 2023 Dean's Medalist. Isaac Julian, President, Associated Students Incorporated. Kurt Brower, President, CSULB Alumni Council. Kathleen Hansen, Distinguished Alumni Speaker. Rodney Smith, Graduate Programs Director. Ming Chen, International Business Director. Sudha Krishnan, Department Chair of Accountancy. Pia Gupta, Department Chair of Finance. Ying Liu, Department Chair of Information Systems. Mark Washburn, Department Chair of Management and HRM. Yu Wang, Department Chair of Marketing. Sabina Reddy, Associate Dean of Administration. Jasmine Austin, Associate Dean of Accreditation. Michael Solt, Dean of the College of Business. Jeff Cook, Chief Communication Officer. Chris Fowler, Chief of Staff. Min Yao, Vice President, Information Technology. Daniel Montoya, Vice President, University Relations and Development. Scott Appel, Vice President, Administration and Finance. Beth Lesson, Vice President, Student Affairs. Karen Sissom Gunn, Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs. And Jane Close Connolly, President, California State University, Long Beach. In 2018, the university adopted a new alma mater with lyrics by Christian Valdez and music by Kyle Gabriel, composed when both were students in the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music. To sing it for you today, please welcome Natalie Gonzalez, also a graduate of the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music.
To scholars, artists, dreamers, all are welcome here. Maker of tomorrow's leaders, now and through the years. Love for all that came before us, in our hearts we hold. Always honor, truth and justice, always black and gold. Rise and innovate forever, ever higher reach. All our lives we shall remember beautiful Long Beach. Shall our lives we shall
And now, please welcome to the stage Dr. Michael Solt, Dean of the College of Business. And now, please welcome to the stage Dr. Michael Solt, Dean of the College of Business.
Congratulations to all of the students who are graduating from the College of Business in 2023. I am Michael Solt, Dean of the College of Business, and I am proud and elated to recognize our 1,600 undergraduate and graduate students who are receiving their degrees at this wonderful ceremony. I am very happy that we are gathering together to celebrate the achievements of our 2023 graduating class in such a beautiful venue. I would like to thank the Angels organization and the City of Anaheim for allowing us to have this amazing ceremony on this amazing morning in their amazing stadium. Already, I can tell this is a fantastic experience from all the energy I feel in the stadium. Instead of yelling out, "Play ball," we can all wholeheartedly say, "Go Beach." Our commencement tradition is to honor a faculty member who has given distinguished service to the university by asking him or her to serve as Grand Marshal. This year, we honor Dr. Stephen A. Fisher. Dr. Fisher is a professor of accountancy at Cal State Long Beach and has been a faculty member since 1990. He earned a Doctor of Business Administration degree from Kent State University and is certified as a CPA and as a CMA. His teaching and research interests are in the areas of financial reporting and managerial and cost accounting. It is fitting that today we honor and recognize Dr. Fisher as this year's Grand Marshal. Dr. Fisher has been a valued colleague in the Department of Accountancy for many years, and he was one of the first faculty members I had the opportunity to work with when I arrived at Cal State Long Beach in 2008. He was chair of the Department of Accountancy at the time, and we had done some good things together, like laying the groundwork for what is now our Master of Science in Accountancy. Thank you for your contributions to the College of Business, Dr. Fisher. I would like to share some of my thoughts about the college and our graduates on this momentous day. Our faculty and staff always strive to help students achieve the learning competencies of critical thinking, ethics, team and interpersonal skills, and communication skills. To be sure, our faculty also teaches a lot of business skills, as you will learn when we recognize our different undergraduate majors and our MBA and Master of Science students. To me, learning competencies are about educating the whole person. Do you have dreams to fulfill? Do you have unique talents and abilities? Are you filled with passion to achieve your goals? We want to help you develop a reliable compass as you navigate today's complex, volatile, and uncertain world to achieve your dreams and goals. The college wants to provide more than job skills. We want to provide our graduates with life skills too. I want you to be curious, to help open minds, and compassionate to help open hearts. I also want you to have courage to take action and push back against closed mind and closed hearts that often work to divide us, not unite us. If we are all curious, compassionate, and courageous, what a wonderfully engaged and inclusive world it will be. The college's learning competencies can be a powerful navigation tool for life's decisions. We have prepared our graduates to be able to demonstrate critical thinking, conceptual learning, and problem-solving skills. Awareness of ethical and social responsibility issues that affect local, regional, and global communities. Interpersonal and team skills for a dynamic and diverse world. Communication skills to be effective in oral and written communication forms. Armed with these skills and tools, I am convinced that each of our graduates will overcome challenges and pursue opportunities along the path of life and build good careers, have fulfilling lives, and contribute to the well-being of our communities. Much in life is uncertain, but armed with these competencies, you will be able to cope, adjust, and make decisions to achieve goals and fulfill passions. Graduates, my hope is that as you start the next chapters of your lives, you thoughtfully approach decisions, take the ethical high road, work well with others, and clearly communicate concerns as issues as well as hopes and dreams. I firmly believe that your College of Business education will position you to add value to your employers, have a positive impact on our local communities, and be on the path of achieving the American dream. We are proud of your hard work and encourage you to stay connected to the university community. As you climb the ladder of success, look back and pull someone else up. Become a mentor or guest speaker. Share your insights and help others along the way. Above all, stay connected to the College of Business if this appeals to you. In closing, congratulations again on achieving this important milestone. Welcome to the College of Business Alumni Network that has grown to over 55,000 alums. You have worked hard and deserve to enjoy this achievement. Best wishes for a great future, COB graduates of 2023. Thank you. I am now honored to introduce our president, Jane Close Connolly.
When I start thinking about what to say every year at commencement, The choices are endless because our campus is a source of countless stories, all written and enhanced by you. With 2, 3, 4, or more years at the beach, you started in an analog world in which only about 4% of our classes were taught remotely, and you've lived through a period when only about 4% of our classes were taught in person. What a turnaround. But yet, you are here because of your resilience and supportive faculty and staff. You've seen it all. Thanks for sticking it out together. I can only imagine that there were times you thought about throwing it all away because your internet didn't work, or that remote classes simply did not engage, or that not coming to campus opened up other possibilities for you. Thank you again for not leaving. Your being here allows me to welcome you into the Beach Alumni Association, a vibrant group of almost 370,000 graduates who live all around the world and do amazing things, as I know you will. Sticking with us has also allowed you to fuel some pretty amazing beach facts since 2019. We opened up the Anna W. Nye Alumni Center this year so you all would have a place to gather, mentor current students, network, and remember your days at the beach. The Sharkarian Student Success Center, including the Bob Murphy Access Center, was completed just as some of you were arriving, and it has flourished in its mission because of all of you who made use of its services. Because of you, Cal State Long Beach is ranked 7th in the nation for awarding bachelor's degrees to Hispanic students, and the beach is number 13 in the nation, awarding master's degrees to Latinx students. We've been promoted from a master's level to a doctoral level because many of you worked in faculty research labs. Cal State Long Beach, and this might be of special interest to the College of Business, is ranked in the top 10% of all universities in the nation that provide the greatest return on investment in the long term from a post-secondary education. I share these with you to congratulate you for being part of building this great university. You are all the recipients of or force behind those accolades. You all, like those before you, have been building a better beach for 74 years, and it's been noticed by others as we have the most undergraduate applications among the CSUs and rank about 8th in the nation for applications. So as you begin your next adventures, remember we're grateful to all of you for supporting the continuous improvement of your university. Students, I pledge that your alma mater will keep innovating as a way to add value to your degrees. We also pledge to be rooted in our values that are also perhaps yours. Diversity is our strength. The public good is our responsibility. Teaching, learning, and discovery are central to who we are and all we do. And finally, compassion, creativity, and innovation characterizes our culture. If we can continue to live by those values, you'll be proud to call us your alma mater. In the same way, we're so proud of all of you for all that you've already accomplished and all we know you will create for the world. All good wishes on all your next adventures, and go Beach!
Thank you, President Connolly. I am pleased to introduce Cal State Long Beach Alumni Council President Kurt Brower. Please join me in welcoming Kurt to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Solt, and congratulations to the class of 2023. It is truly an honor to be here with you today. As a Beach alum, an alumni parent, and a fellow human just trying to navigate our complicated world, I have a sense of what it took for all of you to get here. What you've accomplished is nothing short of extraordinary. And because it's been a number of years since my own graduation, I can also say with some certainty that your time at the beach has shaped your future in more ways than you could have ever imagined. But you will discover that for yourselves in good time. For now, just know that as you receive your degrees today, you become part of an impressive and influential alumni community that is more than 365,000 members strong. These people, these previous generations of alumni, helped enrich your college experience, and I hope that when you are able, you will share your time and talents with the students who come after you. I want to personally thank all of you who have already made your first financial contribution to the university as alums as part of the 2023 class gift. I encourage you to stay connected to your alma mater in ways that are most meaningful and rewarding to you. Fortunately, that's easier to do and much more enjoyable now that we have the extraordinary Anna W. Nye Alumni Center to come back to. Once again, on behalf of CSULB alumni, I would like to congratulate all of you, as well as your families and friends, on this truly incredible accomplishment. And remember, you will always have a home at the beach. As we like to say, the beach is for life. Thank you, go beach, and go class of 2023.
Thank you, Kurt. I would now like to take a moment to honor our undergraduate and graduate award winners and ask that they stand when called. The 2023 winners include Randall Belliea, our outstanding post-baccalaureate graduate. Martina Ortiz, our outstanding baccalaureate graduate. Richard Ramirez, our Dean's Medalist. Okay, our graduate Dean's List of University Scholars and Artists, please stand. Our Delta Sigma Pi Scholarship Key recipients, please stand. And our departmental undergraduate award winners, please stand. These individuals were selected as some of our most outstanding students. We in the College of Business are very proud of each and every one of them. Please give them a huge round of applause. Next, please join me in welcoming our student speakers for the class of 2023. The College of Business Outstanding Post-Baccalaureate graduate, Randall Belliea, our outstanding baccalaureate graduate, Martina Ortiz, and our Dean's Medalist, Richard Ramirez. Starting with the post-bac winner, Randall Belliea is graduating from our 90-unit, that's not a mistake, 90 units, joint MBA MFA program, and has successfully defended his thesis. Randall worked at the California Repertory Company throughout his program and also had internships at the Segerstrom Center for the Arts and at Paramount Pictures. Randall volunteered as a graduate student ambassador and promoted our programs to prospective students at information sessions and virtual cafe events, as well as providing tours and professional development workshops to our current students. Please welcome Randall to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Zolt. Hi, everyone. We're here. Y'all look fabulous. You look great. Hi, everyone, families, friends, peers, and distinguished guests. Thank you again for celebrating Commencement 2023 and the incredible class of 2023 today here at Angel Stadium and virtually around the world. I see y'all at home. It's an honor to be here with you all today. In thinking back over my last few years at Cal State Long Beach, it has certainly been an interesting time and a time filled with change. When I started my MBA program, it was fall 2020, and the university was operating with entirely remote instruction. What a time that was, huh? That was crazy. Each semester has changed from online to hybrid to in-person. And with these developments, I am so thankful to have a unique opportunity to learn and grow as a community. When I think of a business education, I think of reinvention. We are all on a path of reinvention, whether we come to this place as performing artists, or engineers, or writers, or any other background. We are leaving Cal State Long Beach reinvented with a strengthened understanding of business and career success, conviction and clarity of our personal passions, and an opportunity to make positive change in the world. Thanks, y'all. Every graduate here is capable of leading positive change, and I know that that's exactly what we'll do as we take our next big step in our lives. Through all the late night debates over those business simulation decisions, the long papers, the formal presentations, lots and lots of networking. By the way, let's connect if we haven't already. I think that through this process, I personally have formed incredible friendships, revised the way that I think about myself and the world around me, and believe that we have shown up and made change for each other. Sailor Mercury once said, "A future is something that you make yourself. You have to believe in it." And she's right. I have seen my peers already shaping the future into what they want it to be, and I'm confident that the class of 2023 is building the best tomorrow we can, and I can't wait to see what's next for this brilliant community. Thank you so much again, everyone, for everything you've done, and congratulations, class of 2023. We did it! Go Beach!
Thank you for your thoughtful remarks, Randall. Our next speaker is our outstanding baccalaureate graduate, Martina Ortiz. And the Martina Ortiz Fan Club. In addition to having a 4.0 GPA, Martina has been president of Beta Alpha Psi, an accountancy student organization. In addition, she is currently helping me provide leadership training for the presidents and other officers of COB student organizations so that they can hit the ground running when classes resume next fall. Please welcome Martina to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Salt. Hello, my name is Martina Ortiz. I am honored to stand before you to congratulate and celebrate the class of 2023. And as we celebrate today, let us not forget to thank those who helped us get here. Google, Quizlet, Chegg, Grammarly, and endless cups of coffee. They are the real MVPs. But most of all, thank yourself. You all are incredible, intelligent, driven scholars that deserve to be here. Be proud, because what you have accomplished is no easy task. Getting here for some of you may not have been easy. As a young girl, I dreamt of the day I could go to college and start a new chapter in my life. I grew up in a turbulent home, stuck in poverty, and the unlikeliness of reaching a successful future. I faced endless barriers that restricted me from reaching my goals and fulfilling my childhood dream of attending college. After a 15-year education gap, I decided to write my own story. I decided I would not allow the barriers of a first-generation college student get in my way. I had to adapt and be flexible to overcome the struggles of a re-entry student. And today, I can look back at my younger self and say, you did it. And I am incredibly proud of you. I would also like to give a special thank you to my loving husband and children who have supported me through this journey, and to my big brother who has always believed in me. I could not have done it without you all. Thank you. And to my fellow graduates, today marks the end of another extraordinary chapter in our lives. This chapter closed. Many of us are anxious about starting a new one because, unlike a book, we cannot skip through the pages of life to see how long the next chapter will be. We all have a book of life not yet written, and every day that passes is another day we write in ourselves. Luckily, as Cal State Long Beach graduates, we have been given all the paper and ink we need to write our own stories. And with the love and support of our families, friends, and fellow graduates, our stories will become bestsellers. Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it. And go Beach!
Thank you for your inspiring talk, Martina. Our last student speaker is Richard Ramirez, our Dean's Medalist. Starting last summer, Richard and his team worked to bring the Financial Management Association student organization back to life because FMA membership had been devastated by the pandemic. Like Martina, Richard is also working with me on the leadership training for the officers of the CLB student organizations this summer so that the officers can be prepared to lead their organization when the fall semester begins. Please welcome Richard to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Solt. Good morning, distinguished guests, faculty, family, and friends. I am honored to be here today to receive the College of Business Dean's Medal. While I'm grateful to receive this honor, I share this honor and this day with my fellow graduating students. Congratulations to all the graduates on this remarkable achievement. Today is the pinnacle of our journey as undergraduates in this fine institution. Today, we celebrate the conclusion of one chapter in our lives and the beginning of another exciting chapter marked by great accomplishments and self-fulfillment. It was not too long ago that we were all homebound due to COVID, not knowing what the future would hold for us. Yet, we persevered and continued with our studies with resilience, courage, and resourcefulness. Now, we embark on our careers with great optimism. While many will say that in the face of a turbulent economy, geopolitical instability, and transformative technology, These upcoming years will be tough and filled with uncertainty. I say to them, in the words of Mark Twain, history never repeats itself, but it does often rhyme. This is not the first recession, not the first war, not the last transformative technology, nor will it be the last. As I stand here today, I share with you that whatever the challenge may be, we will overcome them in stride and with hope. I say this not for the purpose of great oratory or debate, but I say this knowing that we are armed with great values, principles, and education that was inculcated in us by our mentors, our faculty, and the amazing staff and administration. And while all of us are overly focused on finding the first steps towards our chosen careers, let us not forget that careers are only the means to an end. Careers are not an end goal in themselves, but a means to which we are able to live a full life, a life full of joy, love, giving back, and being a productive member in the community we all live in. So my fellow graduates, do make the time to enjoy your loved ones. Go on a date, watch a movie, and take a walk, and give back as you often can. If you permit me, I will leave you with a quote from George Young. May the wind always be at your back, and the sun upon your face, and may the wings of destiny carry you aloft to dance with the stars. Go Beach.
Thank you, Randall, Martina, and Richard. I am now pleased to introduce our distinguished alumnus speaker, Kathleen Hanson, EA, CFP, MBA. She runs her own financial consulting firm named Financial Planning Department Incorporated. Please welcome Kathleen to the podium.
You did it. Congratulations. I'm looking out at 1,600 brand new college graduates. I'm also looking at an even greater number of parents, grandparents, siblings, spouses, and other assorted well-wishers who share in the pride that you're feeling right now. So congratulations to them too, to all those who were part of your teams, and I'm honored to be among you. Being asked to speak today caused me to think back on the time I received my bachelor's from Cal State Long Beach. Like many of you, I was first in my family to graduate from college. My family had little, so like most of you, I went to school and worked simultaneously. That was not a bad thing. Nothing prepares you to begin a career of working like working. For me, there was never any thought of going to a private college or university. That just wasn't in the cards. But as it was for you, Cal State Long Beach was there for me. Like you, I knew that if I went to school and if I did what I had to do to graduate, a whole array of opportunities would open for me that otherwise would have been closed. So I worked, I studied, I showed up when I didn't feel like it, I powered through the courses and the professors that were hardest for me to handle. And then the day came when I put on my black cap and gown and tan tassel and listened to speakers. What a feeling that was. I believe I have a lot in common with you. I have almost literally sat where you're sitting and felt what you're feeling. Unlike you, though, I have spent a few decades as a college graduate in the working world, and I've learned quite a few lessons. It's said that anyone can learn from his or own experience, but the smart person learns from the experience of others. I want to share some of my experience with you in hopes that you will find it has some value. First, I want to encourage you as you go through your careers not to fear being afraid. If you want to have a successful career in business or in any other endeavor, you're going to face times when the path ahead is unclear. You're going to be asked to perform in ways you're not comfortable with, to stretch the bounds of your knowledge, your training, your experience. Every career has its scary moments, but it's through these challenges that we grow. You may have a dream job in mind, and it's good to have aspirations. There are two things to know about dream jobs, though. First, they're not necessarily easy to come by. You might have to take a winding route to get there, but be patient and be willing to work your way through it. The second point about dream jobs, no one likes every aspect of their job. Every job, no matter how desirable, includes unpleasant duties, and you have to give those unpleasant tasks the same energy and focus you give the parts that you like. Remember that no one gets hired or promoted on the hope that they will perform better at a higher level than they have at their current level. When you're managing a career, and that's what you should think of it, managing a career, when you're managing a career, it's important to be open to all the possibilities and not become tunnel visioned. Soak in all that you can and take advantage of all that's out there. You just can't know what's going to happen. When I was attending Long Beach State, I worked at a children's clothing store. It was a minimum wage job, but it gave me a toe in the retail world. After graduation, I went to work for a department store chain, and before long, I became a buyer for that store. A buyer of silverware. Yes, there was a time when people were very proud of owning sterling silver eating utensils called flatware. So I became a buyer of silver. But to do that, I had to understand the commodity markets. I wasn't sure what a commodity was, so I had to learn. And it turned out to be interesting work. The point is that this experience, starting as a sales clerk, becoming a store buyer, taught me something about finance and triggered an interest in markets and how people actually make money in them. To learn more, I enrolled in the MBA program at Cal State Long Beach, focusing on finance and accounting. That led me to leave retail and become a tax and financial advisor. And for me, that has been a most rewarding career. I get to do what I have a passion for, while at the same time helping individuals and couples increase their financial security, send their kids to college, and plan for their retirements. It's fun, it's exciting, it's helpful, and I get paid for doing it. If I had only seen myself as a retailer, I probably would have had a successful career, but I would have missed out on so much that I've enjoyed as a financial planner. And now we're back to that don't be afraid of being afraid thing. While you don't want to act foolishly or impulsively, or to grab at everything that glitters, you do need to be bold and be willing to make a move even if you can't be certain how it will work out. In fact, some things don't work out, even though we have used a good decision-making process. I didn't realize all that early in my career and probably passed on some good opportunities because I was afraid. So my first piece of advice for you is to pursue your dream job, but remain alert and open to other possibilities. And if you don't know yet where you want your career to go, that's okay too. If you're just now entering the job market, you're doing so at a good time. You don't have to take the first job that comes along, but pick one and go for it. You just never know what highly rewarding opportunity will come your way. I want to make just a couple other points before I stop. And the first is to strongly urge you to stay in touch with the people you've met at Cal State Long Beach. If you've made friends, keep them, wherever your lives and careers take you. You know, probably better than I, how easy it is to remain in contact with people today. Although it's possible you and your friends will be valuable to each other in business one day, equally important is being in a true network of people who care about one another. After all, no one ever complains, "I've got way too many good people in my life." You're business majors, and I've mainly talked about work and careers. But there's more to life than that. You have your families, of course, and I'm not going to give you advice on that front other than to say thank and thank again the people in your lives who helped you arrive at this place today. What I want to emphasize is your responsibility and your opportunities to contribute to your community. Early in this talk, I noted that, as was the case with me, when you needed this university to be there for you, it was. Thank you, California. All of us who live in this country, who live in this place, are richly blessed, regardless of the struggle we might have had to make it here today. We are blessed, and we should share those blessings in the ways that are appropriate for us. Some people who have means make their contributions by writing checks, and nonprofit institutions certainly need folks to write them checks, but they also need volunteers. If to this point in your life you have not been involved in any kind of community, religious, or nonprofit work, then you will be surprised at how rewarding it can be. Whether it's a healthcare cause, arts, environment, poverty and housing, even youth sports, becoming involved will influence you in many positive ways. Doing good, of course, is its own reward. Beyond that, though, by volunteering, you will meet people with whom you have something in common, but who also of different ages, who come from different communities and economic circumstances, have different kinds of expertise, and who see the world through different prisms than your own. All of that leads to growth. Oh, and you are college graduates with business degrees, right? Some organization out there needs a treasurer, another needs marketing ideas, and yet other needs organizational help. Every one of them needs people with energy and time and ideas. People like you. So I shall end by wishing you well, all the very best. Take pride in your accomplishment and share it. Go into the world and make yourself, your families, and Cal State Long Beach proud. I know you will. Go Beach.
Thank you, Kathleen. Now we will present the degrees. Dr. Karen Sissom-Gunn, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, will now present the candidates for the class of 2023 master's degrees. Dr. Sissom-Gunn, I offer you the largest class of graduate students for our 8 graduate programs in College of Business history. We are very proud of our grad programs and our grad students.
Good morning, Beach family and friends. How about we make it official? Will the candidates from the class of 2023 master's degrees please stand if you're able to do so as I read your program name, and please remain standing. The Master of Science in Accountancy. The Master of Science in Finance. The Master of Science in Information Systems. The Master of Science in Marketing Analytics. And finally, the MBA, the Master of Business Administration. President Connolly, these candidates have satisfactorily completed all of the requirements for their respective degrees and have been approved by all of the faculty to receive their degrees. Please remain standing and congratulations.
Master's candidates, you have been recommended to me by the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, and by your Dean, and by your distinguished faculty. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you who has fulfilled the requirements of the appropriate master's degree with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Thank you, President Conley and Provost Sissom-Gunn, and congratulations to our new master's graduates. The department chairs from the College of Business will now present the candidates for the class of 2023 bachelor's degrees by departments.
Hello. My name is Sudha Krishnan, and I'm the chair of the accountancy department. Will the candidates for accountancy class of 2023 please stand if able to do so and be recognized? Woo!
Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Pia Gupta, Chair of Department of Finance. Will the candidates for finance, class of 2023, please stand if able to do so and be recognized?
Hello, I'm Dr. Ying Liu, Department Chair of Information Systems. Will the candidates for Information Systems, class of 2023, please stand if able to do so and be recognized?
Hello, I'm Dr. Ming Chen, Director of International Business. Will the candidates for International Business, class of 2023, please stand if able to do so and be recognized. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mark Washburn, Department Chair for Management and Human Resource Management. Will the candidates for Management, Human Resource Management, and Operations and Supply Chain Management, class of 2023, please stand if able to do so and be recognized?
Hello, I'm Dr. Yu Wang, Department Chair of Marketing. Will the candidates for marketing, class of 2023, please stand if able to do so and be recognized? Congratulations.
President Conley, these candidates have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for their respective degrees and have been approved by the faculty to receive their degrees.
Candidates, you have been recommended to me by the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, by your Dean, and by your distinguished faculty. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you who has fulfilled the requirements of the appropriate bachelor's degree with all rights and privileges thereto. Congratulations. Baccalaureate graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap. This signifies completion of your undergraduate degree. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Thank you, President Connolly. With the conferral of all the degrees for the 2023 graduating class, our beautiful morning is coming to an end. To our graduates, let me congratulate you again for achieving this important milestone in life's journey and wish you well on the next steps that you will be taking, no matter what those steps will be. To families, friends, and loved ones, let me thank each of you for all the love and support you have provided our graduates. They would not be celebrating this great achievement or thinking about what is next without your contributions. I know we have recently endured unpredictable times with many unforeseen things having occurred, so the future is not clear. Abraham Lincoln, one of our greatest presidents, once said, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." My deepest hope is that the College of Business has provided you with the tools necessary to create whatever future you want. Your willingness to create your future will be a major ingredient in your success, but you do not have to be perfect. As the great American actress Jennifer Aniston once said, "There are no regrets in life, just lessons." So, class of 2023, go forth and create a great future and never stop accumulating those lessons. Go Beach! This concludes our commencement ceremony. Please remain seated until the recessional has been completed. Let the recessional begin.